Hey, welcome back, folks. I wanted to give you a picture of where I came from. So that's me in my early days. I was born a Cancer, and my first name, I was born Kim Maria. I became Great White Owl 3 years ago in Chile, and you'll find out more about that. So today we're going to do a walking tour of my vision and dream and how I got here. It's kind of changed because, as you don't know, um, if you haven't been keeping up with me, we had a restorative justice experience that yesterday I put out, but it wasn't until very, very late. A lot of things were moving parts yesterday, including the fiercest rain, thunder, lightning, and windstorm that I have experienced. So that's why the video went out late yesterday, but I'm going to get this done early because I got to work on tomorrow. Okay, have fun and enjoy the tour. So we are looking south outside Mariam's Ridge Refuge. And what you're seeing is the road that I came into. This is Wilson Road. It's a private road and a sanctuary. Not liking it. Okay. Hi, folks. So I've walked down to the gates of Mariam's Refuge. And I wanted to show you when I came here, this is what I saw. And today, that's what I'm going to do, is take you on a tour of what I saw when I first entered this. And that I saw so much potential, and I brought that potential into Mariam. So some of the things that you will see today, I have brought with me, but this is who we are. So it's a beautiful, beautiful pieces of acreage. I have 5.2 acres. I have purchased this on a contract for 1 year. It was a rental purchase agreement. And the payment is due on August 26th of this year. I knew when I stepped onto this land, it was to be and to fulfill my dream of bringing formerly incarcerated women to a piece of land on the desert for healing. When I first talked to my realtor, I told her this is what I wanted. Piece of land that may take me 25 years to develop, but it's what I wanted. God speeded up that 25 years, and she's made it now, hasten it now into the world. So I don't know if you could see the clouds, but that's why I come here and I come outside. My God, this land, I wish I could, I hope that you just understand what this land gives to me. Anyway, what you're looking at is our neighbor's horses, which we, and I talk about we as Hunter, Lolita, and myself, feed the horses carrots every day. So they showed up and they want carrots. So if you're okay with that, or you could skip this part, I'm going to go get some carrots and feed the horses. I'll take you with me. Okay? Okay. Hey, Hunter! Lalita! You want to go feed the horses carrots? Come on, let's go get carrots. Come on, baby. Lalita! Hunter! Come on. Let's go get carrots. Woo! This will be quite the feat, people. You're probably going to see me. Hunter, you want carrot? Come here, Hunter. Carrot? Hunter? Come here. Want carrot? Lolita, want carrot? Yeah. Okay, Hoosier gets the first carrot, because he's the male dominant. And then this is Juno. So I hope you can see them, because I can't see you. Let me turn this just a little bit so that you can really see them. So one reason that I was called to this land too is that I am a shaman, neuro-shaman, earth keeper. And my charge, my purpose, is not only restorative justice for people and all all critters, but also the land. Our land is devastated. But just since I've been here, for the last 10 months, I've seen new growth, brought back the desert. So with that, here is Hoosier. Oh, sorry, Hoosier. And he wants his goodies. So here's Juno. Juno, we're not doing very good today, are we, Juno? Anyway, and then I give the dogs carrots too. Anyway, Hunter's a carrot hound. Here, you can't see her, but let me show you Hunter. Hunter, can you smile for the camera? Yeah, she's busy eating carrots, people. Okay, so that's us feeding carrots. I'm going to stop it, but I love it. It's part of who our daily routine is and who we are. And they come and they bug us sometimes for carrots. What I want to show you here is the ground. And you could see green. And when I came here, everything was dry. The dirt, the soil here is all sand. This section right here was a dog pen. And I'm hoping that this will be where we can put our first gardens. So I want you to envision fruit gardens, vegetable gardens where people can come, learn how to grow food, tender food, with prayer, song, and love. So that's the dream for this spot, is to have gardens, or at least our start. So within 5 years, this land will be a jungle. We need to plant more trees here, and the trees that are here right now need a lot of nurturing, loving, prayerful, and we are bringing it back, but let's keep going, because I could get lost doing this, just so you know. So this is what I saw when I came here. This is the main house, and I remember sitting on my friend's couch before I came here, and I said, all I want is a hacienda in which I can go and be El Jefe. Well, you know, you get what you wish for. So I'm going to take you inside what we call the House of Knowledge. The reason why we called it the House of Knowledge is it was in disarray, and we had to totally go in and clean it all out. It had mice and rats running throughout it, and we had to paint the whole inside. The odors were so bad. Anyway, so it's the House of Knowledge. We put prayer, conversations, all good energy in there. And I hope that you get the sense of it, the feel of it, as I take you inside. Hey, here we are entering the courtyard. This courtyard was totally overgrown, debris, and that we had to clean it all up. Those two green things that you're seeing there, that's our septic system story. So one of the things that happened in the state of New Mexico, you have to have a functioning septic tank when you sell a house so that the house is inhabitable for the people who buy it. That didn't happen here and did not happen until February. But, you know, these things are what it's all about, right? Working through it, rising above it, learning whatever lessons you can as you go through it. So this is my baby cactus and some grasses growing around her. So the peacock that you see here is a symbol of my mother, and the blue roses has to do with my journey here. So more gardens, the space. This tree was overhung on the house, and little things like the insurance company saying, no, we're not going to insure you with that tree like that. So had to get that done right away. But this is my view every morning when I come out and drink my mushroom coffee. So there's Great White Owl. Good morning, Great White Owl. And now we'll go inside. So these are about a quarter of my books. And believe it or not, people, this little kid had dyslexia all of her life until about 5 years ago. That dyslexia became her biggest gift. So we have wind here, and people have been giving me kites, and I just absolutely love it. So the House of Knowledge, these books I brought with me from Washington State, and I cherish every one of them. But like I said, it's probably only a quarter of the books that I have read. And then my office space is here, which I've had to turn it that way because of the sun that comes in. So we painted the whole house, or the color purple. Funny story, if you're open to it. I thought I was picking a dark blue, and I painted this wall in here. I started with it in here, and it's purple. And the thing is, this is the color my mother chose. I hope you understand that one. Anyway, this is our meditation wall. The drums on the wall are for the women when they graduate, that they can choose one of the drums to take with them in their new journey home. So I'm going to stop it and move position so that you can see it from a different angle. I am Mexican American, and I very much resonate with Our Lady of Guadalupe and my Mexican heritage. Up on top there, you see Hawaii license plate. I have an affinity to Hawaii too. Okay, on to the next room, which seems to be continuing with the meditation room. So this is how we set up that we'll do morning meditations in here. So down here is the bathroom, which we call the cowboy's room. I don't know if you could see. Yes, you can see. Whoa, though, I got the camera. I painted it brown. So it's a reminder of the cowboy boots. Keep blocking yourself, Kim. Okay, so anyway, this is it. The bathroom, old-fashioned tub, claw-style tub, which I cannot use at this point in time, but it's okay. And then this room is the guest room, or space for you to be able to take time to yourself if you want. But we also, if you look up, have what is called the crow's nest. I'm not going to take you up there. Well, I don't think so. Not today. But the crow's nest is also a place where folks can just go and be. I'm briefly going to show you my space. And the reason why is because I very much have a Hawaiian theme in this space. Yeah. So the dolphins are very significant to me. This is a symbol of my mother, father, and sister. So yeah. So let's keep going. And I'll take you into, hello, Brian.
Hello.
Brian has decided to join us for the next 21 days. I think he signed his agreement. Yes, he did. So this is the dining room, which when I first saw it, I imagined us having meals together. And this is what I've been able to bring in. So Brian, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. If you don't want to be in the video, you should probably move. Okay, so ladies, love this kitchen. Kim has a problem with this kitchen. It's okay, but it's not what I really would have wanted. Well, it's not what I want. So it's an induction appliances, which do not work when you're trying to create.
They look nice.
Yeah, they look nice, but they're not functional. When you're trying to create large meals, or they just aren't working. It's not a big enough setup. So that's something, again, folks, that I'm going to need money for to upgrade that. In fact, let's talk about the house as I take you outside and show you the rest of the property. I misled you. We're still in the house. This is the butler's pantry, which is the only storage in the whole house. So now we're going into the laundry room. Still an old dryer, but we had to purchase a new washer. This washer has a venting system and also has its own hot water tank. And I really like that. That's why I got that feature. So now we'll go outside. So now I just went through the back door, and that wanted you to have an angle from here. So these are gardens. Again, this was needing to be all cleaned out, and we're have pruned back, and some things are starting to flourish again. So we have a small greenhouse that I have failed growing things. The water dry and the wind dry things out pretty much so, but this is going to be a good space for us to do the starters once things settle down for us. So one of the, just to, I think, we have growth. One of the things to talk about is that I put so much time and energy in it because what the state told me is they need a property shovel ready for the women to come. And that's been my goal. And I think we're there. So this is Shadow. She is my inheritance from my mother. Yeah. Okay, so off we go. Hunter is with us. Hey, Hunter. Yeah. So this is the well. That's interesting, hey? And this is a fig tree that we're trying to bring back, and she's coming back. She's coming back. It may take 2-3 years, but she's coming back. And it's starting to rain, folks. You'd think I'd be used to it coming from Washington State, huh? And this is our hot tub that we have tried for a month to get running. We've been able to use it, but it has a leak underneath, and that we need a professional to get out here and do it. But I sure wished it was running. So this way is the way we're going to go. This is one of my most favorite spots here on this land. We've been concentrating on it and focusing on it to start in small areas to do whatever we can to help this land flourish. So now I'm going to take you down the hill here. Oh, my rainbow arrow's getting away. Anyway, so this land here I see as terraced gardens, and I see us growing blue corn on the terrace and other vegetables too. So, do you hear that? I'll quit talking. I guess it was just for me. There's a storm a brewing, people. There's a storm, thank God. Okay. These, I can grow weeds. These weeds need to come out of here, just so you know. So we also have it hooked up, or going to, that's what the rain barrel's for, is to get it. So this is outside one of the cabins. What the cabins are is 2 to a room. What's that? So I've come around to the cabin. So imagine me walking in here and seeing my dream come true. All the furnishings in these cabins were here. And the cellar, I left all the furniture here. So, but they did a really great job building this and putting it all together. So, anyway, I think it would be, yes, they'll share space, but isn't that what it's about? Learning to live together, learning to share space together, right? So here's the porch, seating areas, yeah. So there's 3 of these spaces, seating areas. So down below you've seen, that's the deck. And that deck that you're seeing now I have purchased a yurt, a canvas tent that will also be sleeping spaces, but I also want to use it as the shaman healing tent. So, and then we have my favorite, the purple room, right? Lolita, the purple room. Come on, Lolita. Come on. Come on, babies. This spot looked nothing like it does now. We've been able to bring back the landscape. The green is coming. We've been caring and for the land. So for the last 10 months, we built this. Anyway, so gonna walk us. This is the main cabin, which I believe was the only piece of other building on the property. I want to show you real quick, though, the shaman healings space. Yeah. So this was the artist studio, and I really didn't know what I was going to do with this space until I came to the place of understanding it would be my shaman healing space. Yeah, looks like, anyway, I just love this space. And I wanted to share it with you. Okay, let's go visit Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Sure.
Brian.
I was walking by the campfire place and I noticed something shiny on the ground, and I picked up this nice little crystal.
Yeah, so these are the gifts that this land gives us if we are open to it. So this is where Brian will be staying, at least for 21 days in the main cabin. So, yeah, this is pretty cool too. So, has a little kitchenette, bathroom there, and then a double bed and a single bed. So, yeah. Why haven't I opened it up to Airbnb, you say? Because I had septic problems and I couldn't do anything with this property because I could only use minimal water. Yeah. So I've had a couple that came from Roswell to help me out. I had met them, and that was a journey and a story in itself, too. But they came, I asked them to come and help me. They dropped everything that they had and came to me for 2 months until we started having serious septic problems. So, anyway. So, and this is the west side of the house. I'm going to conclude the tour in just a minute, but wanted to see this whole garden. Brian worked on it last week, and we'll be planting. Soon as things settle down, we'll be planting. Yeah, so just imagine in 5 years' time, and the women coming out here, breathing the air, eating good meals, having good thoughts, being good human beings, being virtuous, learning how to be virtuous, going back to the real, true human nature. That will be our reward. So I do want to show you one more thing that's a part of the dream. If you could see way off in the distance, there's a building. That is also was built as a retreat center. That I have included in our plan. That is why we need $2 million to acquire that property and this property. We could serve more people. Anyway, it's a beautiful spot too, and it is too sacred. Want to remind you, on Mother's Day, May 11th of this year, we had people of faith, religious leaders, come up here and bless, sanctify, and dedicate this land to my mother. This is a dream that she and I had probably at least 15 years ago when we went to Hawaii, to the city of Refuge. And we saw what God had created for those folks who had broken the moral code, that they could come there and heal and return to the world anew. That is the vision I hold, people. That is the vision that our country needs. That is the vision that our world needs. And I absolutely cannot take it any further without your help. Please show up tomorrow. Learn how I got freedom, liberty, where absolutely no one can tell me what to do ever again. I will give consent for everything that I do. That is true liberty. And if I don't make the payment in August, I know I will not quit this work. Restorative justice is my mission, my purpose, and my calling. And if I don't do it on this land, and she takes me everywhere else, I will go. And I will leave this for the next person that can take it and hopefully continue the dream. I thank you for your time today. I am blessed to have you in my life, each and one of you who has known me for a long time and may just click on this video and learn who I am today. I have become anew, and I think my friends from my past will tell you so. I am strong, wise, loving, the light of the world, a channel for the law of the divine. That is what this land has brought me to. I give back to her in gratitude for my life and making me back to who I was originally in the garden, being my human self, divine in nature, human in nature. Thank you for this world, God. Thank you for this earth. May we save her now.